Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, Lady Simone, and if you don't know, now you know. So I am back with another video, and this video is going to be all about my half Vixen quick weave. I decided to do this hairstyle literally probably like a day later after I took other hair out. I actually took the other hair out literally that same night. Redid it the next day or the day after that. I can't really remember. It was really less than 2 days. I think I did it the day. Yeah, I did it literally the day after because I really just wanted my hair so I could take pictures, so I could get this video up to you guys today as you are seeing it right now. I did purchase this hair with my own money, and speaking of purchasing hair, if you have not checked out my other video of how to become a girl boss and start selling your own bundles, make sure that you do look in the cards for that right there. Before we get into this tutorial, make sure that you do subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you are following me on my Snapchat and Instagram. Make sure that you do thumbs up this video, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright you guys, so this is my braid pattern in the back. I just did 4 braids going opposite of each other, and I am going to sew them together, and taking my braids and sewing them in each of the parts so that way that it lays flat, because I didn't sew it the last time, so I'm going to sew it this time. Alright, so I'm going to be applying a stocking cap. I'm going to do the quick weave method. So this is pretty much what my braid pattern looks like. I did sew it, so there you guys, hopefully you could see. Regular amount of weave out. I made sure I tried to part it as straight as I could. Have a big braid around the perimeter of my head, and I have one going in the center of my head because this is a half Vixen sew-in. Actually, first I'm gonna be taking some Eco style gel, and I'm going to be placing it onto my hair, placing it on the sections to kind of give me a little bit more of a barrier between my hair and the diamond bond. I did braid my hair with Got To Be Glue gel, so I have more of a firmer hold, but I wanted to put another barrier because I did see some girls doing this. I saw some girls do the spritz, but I don't like the way spritz smell. It just smells like a ghetto hair shop. I'm so sorry, but I don't really like that smell. So I'm gonna use some freeze spray. The spritz kind of smells like a burnt ashtray, and I don't want my hair smelling like that. Spray. To get some extra barrier. Got our protective barrier, so now we're gonna go ahead with the stocking cap. Okay, just gonna mush that all in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew this off camera, and then I'll be back to place the protective shield on my hair. Okay. So I'm back. I've sewed my hair off. I've already diamond bond the back of the hair. I'm gonna go ahead and bond the rest. I did mark where my part is, so I do not get the diamond bond onto my part because I heard that it would be extremely difficult to get it off of your part. So this is what the diamond bond looks like. Dip into it with my brush, and then just straight apply it onto the cap. And I'm going a little outside of the perimeter because my hair is soft and I don't want those gaps. So I'm back like an hour later because it took a good little minute for it to dry, but this is what it looks like. So I finished the back of my head for now, and I say for now because I might go back in and fill some in, but for now it's all right. I did alternate between the 16 and the 14 inch of the hair, so I did about 3 of the 16, then I did like 2 or 3 of the 14, and then as I got further up, I started using the 16 a little bit more, because you know, as it gets higher it's gonna layer itself. So I wanted to make sure that I created layers without using all of my 14 inch. I want most of my 14 inch to be in the top of my head. So we're just gonna go ahead and start with the top of the head, but first I'm gonna show you how the back looks right now. Make sure that you braid your anchor braids very tight so there's no loose flyaways, because I definitely got some of my flyaways in the mix and had to deal with that. I'm going to be using the maximum hair weaving glue because I found that this is a lot easier for me dealing with when it comes to dealing with glue. I don't really like the 30-second glue. All the ones that I've been getting lately have been like dried out, so I decided to just try this one or go back to this one. I'm going to start off with the 16 inch. And I'm doing that because, like I said, we're creating layers. I'm gonna take a short piece, kind of going like slanted a little bit. Doing it slanted because it's gonna give the illusion of, for better or lack of words, invisible part. You know, and it's just gonna lay a little bit more easier for me, at least. Apply the glue and stick it right on there. And I did put Diamond Bond all around my edge line so that way it doesn't get directly onto my hair. I'm gonna do the other side and I'm gonna alternate so that way I can kind of layer it better this time than what I did last time. Listen. There is minimum shedding when you cut the wefts, but it wasn't really too much shedding. Well, there really wasn't any shedding before I cut the wefts, so just have that in mind that when you do cut the wefts you will get some shedding. That's normal. And I think I'm liking this better because it's just a lot more easier and faster, and as long as you prep your hair the proper way, I'm sure you won't have an issue with it coming out. So I kind of curved that a little bit more, like under right there. We have our 16 inches. We have our 16 inch going on right there at the corner. So now we can take one of our 14 inches. Make sure that you put them close together for thickness. And I end up co-washing these again and kind of like dyeing the like very top part. So probably like right around here, I dyed it a darker black, closer to my leave out color, because I did use permanent dye for, I think I use permanent dye for mine, because I know that the rinse, personally, I just don't have time to deal with it on my natural hair. It's a little bit more difficult to do so that's why I had to do the afro treatment. And I'm still kind of like slanting or curving the hair so it'll flow a lot better. That piece, that one was longer, so I'm just gonna take a little piece right here and do the same thing. So a little piece of the 14. I know it seems like a lot of tedious work, but it's worth it. When I probably like get up here, I'm gonna probably like do the 16. To give me a little bit more versatility, I was just thinking about this as I was doing this, because I'm literally like doing as I go, thinking as I go, to, you know, see what might work for what I'm trying to go for. Do this with the go straight, like right here, go straight with the 14-inch brain fart. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll probably do 2 rows of that and then continue the rest. I'm gonna take some 16-inch and kind of go this way, just a little bit, so that way it can kind of give off that invisible part, you know, without me having to put a whole just track right there and it be like possible bumpage or whatever, just in case I might want to straighten. I'm gonna finish off with the 16. So, new day, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my leave out. I just kind of tied my hair up last night and left it at there. I already did my baby hairs because I needed to go ahead and do my makeup because I have to have this video up by 7:45. And hopefully by the time you're seeing it. Nope. I have conditioner in here, so. And I'm gonna hit it with the denim brush. And then I'm gonna use Miss Jessie's coil custard. It's good for shrinkage, so should help with the shrinkage in my hair. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of Eco Style gel and get my roots, because my roots seem to just stay a little too fluffy sometimes, so I'm gonna define my roots a little bit more. And I didn't want to take it all the way down my curls because, like I said, I didn't want the shrinkage, because even with the Eco Style gel I still do get some shrinkage. And I did my baby hairs a little different. I have actually absolutely been in love with the this type of hair, this type of, you know, baby hair look. It's been so cute, like, and I've been trying to figure out how would I do it. So I end up having to cut my baby hairs a little bit because mine are actually kind of long. I actually have long baby hairs, so kind of had to cut a little bit so it could, you know, be short where it needs to be short. I know that seems a little bit insane or extreme, but hey, can you focus? Can you focus on me? Hair growth oil. Wow, hair growth oil. This stuff saves hair. Okay, I'm just gonna run it down the length of my hair. But I kind of forgot. If you don't have a Denman brush and you have curly hair, you need to get your life together. I've done most of the leave outs except for the middle part. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize this section with some oil, and I'm being very careful about pulling on the hair. I haven't used glue in a long time, so I just want to make sure that I'm not pulling too harshly. Earlier I forgot to plug my mic in, so hopefully it's not too much of a drastic sound change, but who knows. And you want to keep this hair from tangling up, so because it is afro kinky, and the more tangles, the more detangling and the more possible shedding that you will have. And if you did not seal your wefts, it is more likely for it to shed if you don't seal your wefts. A lot of people, I feel like they don't really mention that anymore. Like, we kind of stopped mentioning that in the beauty community when it comes to shedding and stuff. But it's really kind of something that you just gotta make sure that you're on top of, especially with curly hair. And that's just with any curly hair, you know. The longer you wait to detangle it, the more shedding you will have. That's even with natural curly hair. So, and I'm trying not to get so close to the root because we are working with glued in hair, so you don't want to get too much moisture on the roots. Alright, to the last section, which is the middle. I've already oiled it. I put my scarf on for a little bit while I finish getting ready. Yes, this is the same sweatshirt because I want to take pictures in it, and I thought it would be a good combination with the orange background. So okay, it looks a little matted, but that's okay. Then we're just gonna take our hands. Ooh. These are what my edges look like right here. Now pull it up. You can't see any lumpy or bumpiness, which is the thing that we were struggling with last week. Tucked like some of my hair kind of underneath there, you know, just to give some extra volume and just to keep that out of my face. I'm not really too worried about the back part of my hair, but this is what the side looks like. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I don't think there's any separation. It doesn't feel like too much like separation. It feels like it's flowing together. I'm gonna show you. I did end up cutting a few layers in the front just to kind of frame my face a little bit. So I kind of just cut a few strands of the curls and, you know, that kind of motion just to frame a little bit. And that's pretty much it for the hair. I am absolutely in love. This is exactly what I was looking for because my man's coming to see me next week, and I kind of want to, you know, have a natural look, more natural than, you know, doing those lace fronts. And I'm really sick and tired of doing lace fronts and then coming up within 3 to 4 days, because I don't put more than 2 layers on my head, because after about the 4th day it's aggravating me anyway. And just what my hair is going to look like when it gets longer. and this is pretty much what my hair is gonna look like when it gets longer. That's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and all that good stuff. Hopefully you learned some new tips and tricks. Make sure that you go and check out my previous video with the fail video. It will be linked in the cards, and it will be coming up soon as you know, get out of this video. But yes, if you did enjoy this video, make sure that you do give me a big thumbs up. It does help me out a lot when you guys do support my videos. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and make sure you stay tuned for my next video, which will be on Sunday. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.